Hello, welcome to the Green Team's video showcase for the final project. We'll be showcasing a little bit of Green Team stuff, some Blue Team stuff. We'll be showing you a little bit of what we came up with for the design and development phases, and we'll be showcasing the application for you, as well as showing you some really interesting diagrams, some really cool diagrams. So let me discuss the problem with you. Within university grounds, and especially in closing periods of semesters, there are students who like to overstay their welcome. They do not like bright spaces, they like to find dark spaces, so they can keep on studying and finishing their final projects. And these students, they are very scrawny, they're very sickly, they are very hungry. And because of this, they sometimes are very aggressive, quite feral. They do not know how to cook, so they have to resort to different methods of getting nutrition. And sometimes, some of them are skillful enough to hunt for mice or bugs within the premises, but most of them, they're very weak, they're not skillful. And because of this, they just faint. They like to faint in university corridors and tight spaces when the mornings come. And it becomes a bit of an issue for people who have to navigate the premises within the day. So we thought, how do we avoid students starving within university grounds? Well, we thought every student carries a cell phone with them. Sometimes they carry laptops. They do not carry physical currency, they do not know what it's for, so they just eat it up. And with this, we thought, well, why not design a food delivery application so that students can just order food within university grounds from restaurants within the food court. And some guy just goes out and he delivers the food to them wherever they are. So now they can just order the food. They can order the food for pickup as well. And it's a very nice solution because now we get to avoid students piling up in corridors and in tight spaces. We avoid injury-related lawsuits. We avoid angry parents. It's very nice. So let's move on with the functionality.
Our team focused on perfecting the front end and end user experience, while the back end architecture and database management was entrusted to our back end team member. Members. Now, let me show you how this works. Our application requires your login information so that we can correctly track your payments and orders. You can simply choose one of the available restaurants. Further in, you can now add products to your shopping cart and simply proceed to payment. Your order will be then handled by the restaurant administrator, as developed by another front-end team.
The development of the project was tailored through the use of Jira and Confluence, a set of applications designed specifically for project management. We also guided the project development through the use of diagrams and use cases, among other diagrams, and also some other diagrams. Take a look at all these diagrams. Pretty cool, huh?
Very cool. Very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool. Very cool.
Very cool.
But diagrams alone do not make an application. This here is React Native with Expo. So this is basically React, but cool. Also it deploys as an app, so you better get your phone or something if you don't want to starve. Using Jira and following the Agile methodology, we created boards to streamline the project's development, where we created epics for each task required for the sprint. Now that's epic. That was pretty much to set the guidelines for the project's development and deadlines, so it was very helpful in that aspect.
So we have fun with the project. What else is there to say? Because clearly the future does lie in the development of new technologies, new methods to support us whenever we need them. So there was a lot to exercise during the project. React jobs are actually very well paid. There's a lot of opportunity for React jobs within the development industry in comparison to other libraries or frameworks. So learning to develop web applications is definitely something worth experimenting with if you want to have a nice future within the business. Learning about methodologies is, at the very least, really valuable to know what to expect when entering new development teams. But all in all, we have to thank you for the opportunity. Special thanks to Professor Enrique Sanchez for his availability and counseling during our development periods for the project. And thank you very much for the learning opportunity. That's it from us.
Watch the time go right out the window, trying to hold on to didn't even know I wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to be will eventually be a memory of a time